Hello, I will present to you a problem-solving exercise on the topic of face recognition using Eigenfaces. I covered the explanation on face recognition in my previous lecture. Now I will present to you the exercise. Assume you have 4 face images, I1, I2, I3, I4, and we consider these images as the training data set available. The first question is you have to write or express every image in the data set as a vector matrix. Then second part, you compute the average face vector or the mean face vector. In the third part, you calculate the difference image, that is, you subtract the mean face image from each image vector. Part 4, you construct the covariance matrix C, which is equal to 1 over M, the product of matrix A and matrix A transpose. So matrix A can be constructed using the difference image in the part 3, that is the image phi I. The next part, you compute the eigenvalues and corresponding eigenvectors of the covariance matrix. Since it will be a 4 by 4 matrix and you will deal with fractions or decimal values, it's preferable that you use an online tool to automatically obtain the eigenvalues and the eigenvectors. Part 6, you normalize the eigenvectors. And part 7, you calculate the weights of each image. So normally in the algorithm, the weights of each image II will be the values that will be stored for each example that we have in the dataset. Part 8, you try to reconstruct the image vectors using the mean face and the eigenfaces multiplied with the weights. In part 9, you find the error, the root mean square error between the reconstructed images or vectors and the original image vectors. Part 10, you assume that you have a test image and we want to see if the test image is similar to one of the images in the data set. So to do that, you have to compute the weights of the test image, then proceed with comparison between test image and training data set. So we calculate the Euclidean distance for that. And then we determine the threshold that we can use to decide whether the test face is a known or an unknown image. And part 4, you come up with a conclusion whether the test image is a recognized or unrecognized face based on the training dataset images available. So I hope you can try this question and refer to the lecture notes to go through each part and complete each part. That's all.